Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Sunday night recording time and Tuesday email inbox opening from All People's Community. And here we are, yoga. My name is Mike Rudd. This is Slow Flow Yoga coming to you via the Heal for All People email that you received. I record these on Sunday and you receive them on Tuesday, and you can take them all you want. So today, if you have a block, or if a block is not in your repertoire, a blanket, a pillow, a book, any type of props that you would like to have nearby to make your practice more comfortable. Slow Flow Yoga class is just a little under an hour. It includes some small movements, more physical movements, and some meditation. So once again, my name is Mike Rudd. Teach on Tuesdays yoga. I also have on the Heal for All People website past slow flow classes, some power flow classes if you're looking for a more intense workout, and then some meditation classes. So dig in. I also teach Hit Fuse Yoga on my Instagram page, Instagram Live on Mondays and Thursdays. My Instagram handle is the Mike Rudd. So check it out. Namaste. Thank you for being here. Let's settle in and find a comfortable seated position. Bringing in the theme tonight, this morning, this afternoon, depending on when you're taking this class, of softness. And softness on yourself. Being soft, being kind, and just having ease and forgiveness and patience and kindness towards yourself. Because when you can extract those feelings on yourself, then they can reverberate out to the world. So inviting in that theme tonight. And as we move into the class, once again, this yoga asana, the physical practice of yoga, taking in that theme and taking in that kindness and softness on ourselves so that we can then have the same type of kindness and softness, not only for restoration during these 60 minutes, but restoration in the other 23 hours of our day when we're not on this yoga mat. Closing your eyes if that's comfortable, or just lowering your gaze to the ground. We're just going to take a couple minutes here to introduce the breath, the pranayama breath, the ujjayi breath into our practice. And on the inhale, we'll inhale through the nose. Hold at the top. And on the exhale, pour out of the nose. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Five more rounds of this breath, this ujjayi breath, at your own pace, your own rhythm. Nowhere else to be right now. Nowhere else to go. Whatever happened before in this day, whatever you're supposed to do after, will be there in a short period of time. Right now, just giving yourself the space and energy to just focus on the breath, focus on yourself, focus on ease and softness. One more round of breath here. And the next exhale, pouring it out of the mouth. If the eyes were closed, fluttering them open. And on the next inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, pointer fingers to the sky. Inhale, sweep up, and exhale, begin to bend over to the right and the left, just moving back and forth here. Opening up that side body to start our class. And on the next exhale, coming back to center, letting the hands go. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, just folding forward as the hands touch the mat or the ground, just easing back in, letting it glide along the ground or the carpet. And repeating, inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, folding forward. And once the fingers touch the ground, bringing it back in. 3 more rounds like this. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, folding forward. Sweeping it back. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, folding forward. 2 more rounds here. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, gliding forward, letting this turn into a little bit of a rhythm and a cadence for you. Final round, inhale, sweep up. Exhale, folding forward. This time staying here, maybe leaning a bit more forward. Just taking a couple rounds, maybe backing out of it if that's more comfortable. And the next exhale, walking the hands in. Inhale, left arm sweeps up. Exhale, left hand, right knee, twisting open to the right. Continuing to breathe as we move into these different poses. And on the next exhale, coming back to center. Inhale, right arm sweeps up. Exhale, twisting open, right hand, left knee. And on the next exhale, coming back to center. Inhale, left arm sweeps up. Exhale, right hand to the mat. Side bend over, creating length in that left side. Gaze can look up if it doesn't cause any strain on the neck once again. Though tonight going for softness and ease. So if it strains the neck, backing out, maybe looking towards the ground. 2 more rounds of breath here. And on the exhale, coming back up, switching sides, left hand to the mat. And on the exhale, side bend over to the left, creating that length in the right side body. And on the next exhale, coming back to center, right hand to the mat. Taking some shoulder circles first, moving backwards here. 5 rounds. And once we've made it there, moving forward this time, 5 rounds. This time taking some circles, 5 rounds backwards, letting them get bigger as you go, if that's comfortable for you. And then stopping and moving forward. Moving through some shoulder shrugs here, bringing the shoulders up to the ears, 5 rounds here. Inhale, squeezing up. Exhale, letting it go. Inhale, squeezing up. Exhale, letting it go. 3 more rounds. Inhale, squeeze on up. Exhale, letting it go. Inhale for the squeeze. Exhale, letting it go. 1 more round. Inhale, squeeze up. Exhale, letting it go. If you had a blanket or pillow that you were sitting on, moving that out of the way now, moving into a tabletop position. Taking some rounds of cat-cow now. Inhale, belly down, gaze lifts. Exhale, curling in for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Beginning to maybe move through them a little quicker if that feels comfortable in your body. Gaze looks out over the left shoulder. Then gaze looks out over the right. Coming back to center here. Inhale, right arm sweeps up. Exhale, threading the needle, right shoulder to the mat. Left arm extends long if that's comfortable for you. Bring that left hand in, and on the next exhale, right arm sweeps up, lowering down, switching sides here. Inhale, left arm sweeps up, exhale, left shoulder to the mat. Extending that right arm long. And on the next exhale, sweeping back up. Taking another round of cat-cow here. Inhale, belly down, gaze lifts. Exhale, curling in. This time, left leg extends long. Holding that left leg up for balance and bringing the left toes to the mat, beginning to move back and forth here into that calf muscle. Gonna incorporate a little core work now. On the inhale, we're gonna lift that right knee up and exhale, lower down. Then we're gonna move back and forth here 3 times. That left calf muscle. Then on the next inhale, squeezing up. Exhale, lowering down. 3 more rounds here. And squeezing up, holding 2 rounds of breath. And on the exhale, lowering down, switching sides. First round of cat-cow. Inhale, belly down, gaze lifts. Exhale into cat and then lowering back into child's pose. Balasana. Forehead on the mat, 5 rounds of breath. Hands can stay long or they could wrap around the feet. Finding whatever is soft, feels soft, and offers you ease and softness in your body. And on the next exhale, coming back up to center. Letting that right leg go long, finding a little bounce here. Holding that out. And lowering to the mat. Getting to move back and forth here. Offering yourself a little stretch. Good evening, calf muscle. Como está? Moving into that little core exercise now. On the next inhale, left knee comes in. Exhale, lowering down. 3 rounds back and forth here. Inhale, left knee in. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, left knee in. Holding. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, cow. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. First down dog of the class. Finding a way to work in that breath. Say this every week and in every class, but just letting the breath guide you from movement to movement rather than the physical body forcing yourself there and then beginning to breathe. On the next exhale, making your way top of the mat, walking, stepping, hopping, or flying. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding in. Clasping opposite elbows, swaying back and forth. Shaking your head, yes. Shaking your head, no. And on the next inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, arms sweeping up high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Moving through some sun salutes. Beginning with some half Surya Namaskaras. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back to plank. We're going to hold that plank, or you're going to lower to your knees. Exhale, down dog. Finding that length in the back. And on the next exhale, however you want to get there, walking, stepping, hopping, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, arms sweeping up high. Exhale, folding right back in. One more sun salute here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back to the plank. The plank pose. The core holder, the core squeezer. All sorts of names tonight. Some in Sanskrit, some in English, some in Spanish, actually. Whatever it is, if it's soft and it's full of ease, it works for me. Exhale, lifting up and back. Making your way to the top of the mat, however you want to get there. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding it in. Inhale, arms sweeping up high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Finding a little side bend that we did, sitting, finding that standing. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, right hand around left wrist. Side bend over to the right. 3 rounds of breath here. And the next exhale, coming back to center. Switching the grip. Left hand around right wrist. Side bend to the left. Coming back on up. Letting it go. Mountain pose. 2 rounds of inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. One more round of breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Moving our way through a little standing sequence, finding that ease even as we stand. Hands to heart center. On the exhale, stepping back, left foot, 45-degree angle. Right knee not past right ankle. Arms sweeping on up. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Exhale, opening that on up. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Gaze looks out over those right fingertips. Right arm is forward, left arm is back. And on the next exhale, sweeping the hands to the mat. Left hand stays on the mat. Right arm sweeps up. Reverse twist. Exhale, hands to the mat. Left leg lowers down, coming up. Hands on right thigh, little low lunge here. We continue that breath, hands to the mat, lifting back up onto that right heel for a little low runner's lunge. Continuing letting the breath guide you. Coming back down the sole of the right foot. Right arm sweeps up, left hand stays on the mat. And the next exhale, right hand to the mat, right hand steps back, or right leg steps back into tabletop to meet the left. Inhale, belly down. Exhale, curling in for cat and making our way back up to down dog. On the next inhale, left foot steps forward, right heel to the mat. Sweeping up, Vera 1, Warrior 1. Exhale, opening it on up, Warrior 2. And on the next exhale, spinning that right hand to the mat, lifting up off the right heel. Left arm sweeps on up. Exhale, left hand to the mat, right knee down. Hands coming up on that left thigh for that runner's lunge. Low lunge, Anjaneyasana. And on the next exhale, hands to the mat, lifting up off that left sole of the foot up onto the left heel. Low runner's lunge. Letting the body find ease in each of these poses. Taking a little bit of time in these poses tonight in the slow flow format. What do you notice? How does the body feel? Are you breathing? Well, yes, you are. Are you letting that breath be the focus rather than the stretch? Lowering back onto the foot. Right hand stays on the mat as the left arm sweeps up for a low twisted lunge. On the exhale, left hand on the mat, left foot steps back to meet the right. Walking the hands in, coming up on the knees. Actually move my side here. And on the inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, twisting open to the right. Inhale, coming back to center as you sweep up. Exhale, twisting open to the left. Beginning to get in this flow, this rhythm. On the inhale, sweeping to the center. Exhale, twisting open to either side. Finding this cadence, finding this rhythm that works for you. One more round wherever you're at before meeting back in the center. And exhale to the center, letting the arms come through heart center and falling down. Pressing back into table, lifting up into plank or holding from the knees, squeezing in that core. And on the next exhale, lifting up, downward facing dog. On the next exhale, making your way top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, arms sweeping up high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Moving into a wide-legged position here as we'll move into Prasarita, 2 rounds of the Prasarita. Wide-legged forward fold. Hands at the hips. Inhale, gaze looks up for a tiny back bend. And exhale, coming back to heart center. If you'd like to use your prop, one of those blocks or books or pillows or blankets, placing it down in front of you for when we move into this forward fold. Inhale, gaze looks up, and this time exhale, folding forward at the hips. Inhale as the gaze looks up. Exhale, sweeping up. Letting the hands move through heart center. Hands back of the hips. Couple options this time. You could repeat what we just did. You could leave your hands on your hips or move your hands down, wrapping the peace fingers around the big toes, hands around the ankles, around the outer edges of the feet, whatever's comfortable for you. Inhale, gaze looks up. Exhale, folding in. Finding what's comfortable for you in your Prasarita. Round dos. Gaze looks up, hands to hips if they're not already there. And on the exhale, moving on up. Hands to heart center, moving your way. Bring the feet back in. Hands to heart center on the exhale, sitting back into our Utkatasana chair pose. I'll lift up onto the toes off the heels, and then back down. Maybe lift the feet up off the mat. Move through our swinging chair, if you will, a few different rounds. Are you breathing? Are you taking yourself too serious? Are you smiling? Are you laughing at my bad jokes? Noticing what you notice. And finding that ease, finding that softness and that kindness for yourself. And on the next inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, folding in. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back to plank. Holding that plank or lowering to the knees. Moving through a vinyasa. If that's in your practice of chaturanga, low cobra, cat cow, you name it. On the next exhale from down dog, lowering the knees, bringing the feet long. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, folding forward. Paschimottanasana. Hands underneath the calf muscles. Walking it back out. Bringing the left knee into the chest, letting that left leg fall out to the side. Inhale, arm sweeps up. Exhale, folding over that right leg. Janu Shishasana A. And on the next exhale, folding back or walking back out, folding nowhere. Left sole of the foot to the mat. Inhale, arm sweeps up. Exhale, right hand wrapping around that left knee. Exhale, coming back around. We're going to move into a number 4 hip opener here. If you prefer to do that on your back, laying down, bringing that left ankle over right knee. Sitting back, you could stay here. You could baby cradle. You could move back and forth. You could take this pose on your back. However you want to give that love to those outer hips. Doing so now. And the next exhale, coming back to center. Letting the left leg go. Another round of Paschimottanasana. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Letting the yawns go. 640 in the winter definitely feels a lot different than 640 in the summer. Even though it's warm here in California, sun still goes down early, bringing that right sole of the foot in, knee to the chest, letting the right leg fall out. Inhale, arm sweep up. Exhale, folding over that left leg. Walking the hands in, bringing that right sole of the foot back up to the mat. Inhale, left arm sweeps up. Exhale, left hand wraps around right knee. And on the next exhale, gaze looks back towards the center. Once again, moving into that number 4 hip opener. You know you want to take this on the back. Doing so now. Swinging back and forth if that feels good, or making it have a be a hold. I like the baby cradle. So I'm going to do the baby cradle. You do you. Next exhale, letting that right leg go long. Then bringing the soles of the feet in together for a little butterfly. You could open up your feet like a book or wrap peace fingers around the big toes. Staying here if that's comfortable, or on the exhale, folding in. And on the next exhale, coming back up. Letting the legs go long. Making our way onto our backs. Bringing knees into the chest. Rolling side to side. Massaging that low back. Left knee goes long, right knee stays pulled into the chest. Right sole of the foot up to the sky. Lowering that leg down, switching legs. Right leg extends long, left knee pulling into the chest, maybe doing some ankle circles here. Letting those snap, crackle, pop Rice Krispie treats come on out. And on the next exhale, left sole of the foot to the ceiling as left leg extends long. Finding ease, finding softness, finding kindness for yourself. Not taking your practice so seriously. Just enjoying yourself, giving yourself time and space for whatever it is you need. And on the next exhale, both knees back into the chest, rolling back and forth side to side. On the next exhale, lowering soles of the feet to the mat. Positioning ourselves for bridge pose, if you prefer supported bridge as I teach, finding that block, that pillow, that blanket for a little supported bridge underneath the low sacrum in the back. If you're coming with me into bridge, positioning your hands where you'd like them. I notice I like to have mine up in this little goal post shape on the inhale, and on the exhale, I lift the hips up and back. And on the next exhale, lowering one vertebrae at a time. Letting the knees windshield wiper back and forth. Coming back up for second round of bridge if that feels good in your body. On the inhale, positioning the arms, and the exhale, lifting the hips up and back. And on the next exhale, lowering down one vertebrae at a time. Moving into a supported shoulder stand as we extend those legs up to the ceiling. Maybe some ankle circles. Oh, I got some cracks going on there. Always a good. Letting those out. Couple more rounds of breath here. And on the next exhale, lowering the legs one little inch at a time, really lowering them slowly. Maybe even holding the heels just above the ground for a little last second core work. And the exhale, letting it all go. If you would like to go legs against the wall, legs halfway up on a little seat cushion, joining me in a seated position for meditation, or just laying on down and relaxing. Going to close class with a sound bath in Shavasana, or sound bath into Shavasana. Letting it all go, letting that normal breath return. Giving yourself a few moments of time for what we've been aiming to do this whole class. Self-care, softness, ease, kindness. You are enough. You get to have it. Now's your time to take full advantage of it. Bringing you out of Shavasana when it's time. Making some small movements at first, turning them into bigger movements at your own speed. Hands wiggle, fingers and toes jiggle, and I almost made up a haiku. No, not quite. Finding your way into a big morning stretch, knees into the chest, whatever it is you need as you make your way to a comfortable seated position. Hands to heart center, joining me for an Om to send out that softness and ease to the world and all beings in it. if that's not comfortable for you, simply listening to the vibration in the room. Inhale through the nose. Exhale for Om. May all beings on this earth be happy, healthy, and live life with ease. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sending out wishes to you for peace, peace, peace. Bowing into you. Namaste. Thanks for being here. Thanks for opening your email, clicking on the video, and getting on the mat. Take this class all you want and all you need it. I'm Mike Rudd. This was Slow Flow Yoga with the Heal for All Peoples community. Happy to be here, grateful to be here with you. I'll see you next week. Until then, bowing into you. Namaste.